Welcome to Moments in Time and Space, a microfiction podcast, bringing you tales of horror and suspense with your host, Aaron Maracle. Hello everyone. Time travel seems like a far-off fantasy. Being able to go back to any point in time would feel like having the power of a god. There's the assumption that the creators of this technology would be intelligent enough to plan these time trips and send the best of the best. The problem with assumptions is that they are rarely true. This sucks, Paxton muttered. The frustrated man shone his glow rod around the inside of the cement construct. He had time jumped in the late 1700s, and the techs had assured him his landing location was an open space, but apparently they were wrong. Judging from the receptacles that lined the walls, Paxton concluded he was in some kind of tomb or crypt. Exiting the construct was not an option without assistance, as a large stone door was locked from the outside. It would be another hour before he would be recalled to his point of origin in the far future, but he had concerns that the amount of breathable air in the cold stone construct would not last that long. I hope whoever was outside earlier clues in to open the door, Paxton said with the roll of his eyes, before I really lose my mind and start replying to myself. When he had first arrived, Paxton quickly realized he was stuck, but he heard voices outside of the construct. He called to them and pounded on the door. The assumption is they heard him because the voices stopped when he began to shout. That was probably about 45 minutes ago, so either they fell asleep or ran away. Paxton's contemplation was broken by 3 sharp raps on the door of the construct. Sighing with relief, Paxton rapped back 3 times. "Hey, can you open the door?" Paxton shouted. "It's a bit stuffy in here." He could hear muffled voices talking in excited tones beyond the large door. The time traveler closed his eyes and rubbed the bridge of his nose. He knew people from this century were far from being able to understand his advanced technology, but they should at least understand when a person needed to be freed from being imprisoned. The voices stopped, and Paxton could hear a key turning the lock of the great stone door. It swung slowly open to reveal that night had fallen. Paxton blinked his eyes and could make out several figures holding torches just beyond the doorway. He raised his hands and slowly walked outside. It was time to meet the natives. "Thank you for freeing—" Paxton was cut off as 4 large men grabbed him and tackled him to the ground. He struggled, but he was no match for their strength. They held him down against his protest, and another man came to stand near his head. "You are a demon who has returned from beyond to harm us all," cried the man, and he made the sign of the cross. "Fear not, for we will send you back from where you came and put the innocent body you inhabit back to rest." "Whoa! Hey, that is—" Paxton's cry turned into a scream as a large wooden stake was plunged into his chest. Hammer blow after hammer blow drove it deeper while someone chanted a prayer. Before all the life left his body, Paxton saw a large axe being raised over his head and then striking downward in a blur of steel. Bravado is no replacement for common sense. Thank you for listening. If you like what you heard, please subscribe to the podcast and leave a review. You can also follow me on Twitter and Moments in TAS. Feel free to recommend this podcast to others and help it grow. The opening and closing theme is Creepy Night by Daniel Carlton. Until next time, be safe, be smart, and be well. See you soon.